gorgeous girls and beautiful boys, men and women. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Timmy Kolayo and I am a product manager. So what do we do on this channel? This channel was specifically created for entry level product managers. So if you've decided that, oh, what I want to become is a product manager, I'm transitioning, I'm still in school, but I really want to do something with my life, and you've decided that, okay, product management seems very good. Well, this channel was created for you. And to be honest, we have so many videos that we've created on different topics, and I feel like you should just check out some of them. So yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are an existing subscriber, welcome back. And if you are just joining us, we do fun things here. So yes, sit down, relax, take a deep breath. We're about to get started. So last week, I remember that I said that if there is any topic you want me to talk about, right, you can just send me a message. You can just drop a comment. And yeah, someone dropped a comment. Blessing dropped a message for me rather on Slack, and she said, "Oh, so she's I think transitioning into product management and currently on product here now, but she checked my YouTube channel and she didn't see any video on product here now." And I told her, I said, okay, I'm going to create a video on product teardown. So here we are today. We are going to be talking about what? Product teardown. So what is product teardown? I feel like literally, if you go with just those two words, you have a misrepresentation of what product teardown really is. Product teardown could mean, I want to, you see that product that I just use, I want to go online and I want to just say so many terrible things. You want to tear down, you want to bring down. But no, that is not the definition of product tear down. I mean, even if you do something like that in a country like ours, you could get arrested. Yes, there was a lady that gave a feedback and she got arrested. So yes, it is what it is. So what is product tear down? Product tear down is not about taking apart physical products with screwdrivers. So it's not like you are ask Mary, is that what we call it? That we do on TikTok that we want to unbox, right? So yes, it's not like you're doing like physical tear down of product, taking apart products with screwdrivers. For product managers, right, a product tear down is a systematic analysis of how and why a product works the way it does. So if you let's use skincare products. If I buy a skincare product and probably I bought the I mean different skincare products for the same skin condition, right? I want to understand why product A is like this, and I also want to understand why product B is like that. So that is product tear down. I want to analyze that product to see why it was built the way it was. Do we understand? So you're just trying to use that product and see, probably there are ways that this product could serve you better. That is product here now. So you think of it like you being a product detective. How many of you watch Straw? That detective, I've forgotten her name now. So you want to put on your detective cap and you just want to go into business. So what you are doing is you are examining every feature, every user flow, every design decision to understand some things. And they are one, what problem is this solving? This particular skincare product that I bought, is it going to work for acne? Is it going to work for hyperpigmentation? Is it going to work for my dry skin? You want to understand the problem that product is going to solve. Now, who is it built for? Imagine you have acne and you are buying a product for hyperpigmentation. There are acne products and there are hyperpigmentation. Even if you are going to combine both products, but you need to know, who is this product, who is this skincare for, who is meant to, do I have dry skin and I'm using something meant for someone with hydrated skin? You need to understand it. Also, how does this product make money? You want to understand revenue streams, you want to understand revenue strategy, you want to understand monetization of that particular product. Those are products here now. The fourth thing that you want to understand is, why did they build it this way? I've seen face cleanser that comes with in a tube, some comes in like a plastic tube, some in a glass tube. You want to understand, okay, why is this one a glass tube, why the other one is a plastic tube? You want to understand why it is built that way. Some has this pump, why some you have to like squeeze them out. So you want to understand the logic behind building that product that way. Also, the last thing is what can I learn and what can I apply? So if it is an application you are trying to tear down, you want to see, okay, what is this application like? What is the benefit to me? And what can I how can this application be better if you feel like there are some things that are not currently on the application. So that is basically product tear down. Those five things, they are brief understanding of what you want to do as a product manager, tearing down a product. So it is not you going about saying, "Ah, this product is terrible, it is intolerable, it is this." No, those are not intelligent feedback. Do you understand what we are trying to do today? Yes. So the best product managers are constantly tearing down products. It's not just about competitors. They are. It is about any interesting solution. So if you've used any product and you feel like, oh, this product is actually interesting, you want to go deeper. You want to understand that product. So because here's the thing, innovation is not about reinventing the wheel. See, I have heard this thing a lot of times. It has been said to me like, and I know that people say it a lot. We are not building anything new. Nobody's building anything new. That thing you are currently working on, someone has developed it. What you are doing on that new product, that well, your product now is probably modification. So the thing is, all of us, right? Innovation is not about reinventing the wheel. It's about understanding why the wheel works and making it better. So we already have this thing, but why is it working this way, and what can we do to improve that product? That is product here now. So why every PM needs the skill? You can ask yourself, what's my business? Me, I'm building application now. What's my own business? Like, I get it. You might be thinking, I just want to build products, not analyze other people, like other people's products. But the truth is, I find it interesting when I analyze people's products. For example, I'm working on an edtech application, and a few days ago, I went on Twitter and I saw that there is actually a product similar to what I'm also developing. I had to download the application. Although I don't have like an Android device, but I know that I could use like the web version, and I use the web version just to understand, oh, what solution is this product offering? How is it different from my? Do you get? So the reason why product tiers are absolutely critical for your PM career are: one, it is competitive intelligence. You want to understand your competitors. You want to understand their thought process. You want to understand why they are building the way they are. So your stakeholders are always going to ask you, how does competitor do this? How does XYZ? How do they do this thing? So that we too we can see how we can make it better. Do you get? So if you cannot answer that question with deep insight, right, you are going to look unprepared. And product tear downs make you the go-to person for market knowledge. So they know that, oh, this person, if we should tell this product manager that, oh, this is what we want to build, they know that the person has gone ahead to do research. They've checked out products, similar products. They've checked out competitors. They know that you are intelligent when it comes to competitive analysis. Do you understand? Secondly, feature inspiration. You might use a product and you feel like, oh, they could have just done this to make this product better. It gives you inspiration. It inspires you that, oh, this thing can come on this product and it is presently not on that product. So it gives you inspiration. Some of the best product ideas, right, they come from seeing how other industries solve similar problems. That is how most people actually get their own ideas. You could have used you might have used some products. I've seen founders, I've heard founders rather, that they will tell you that, oh, we actually saw that this organization was not, this industry was not doing this, and we just felt like that is actually a loophole, and we took advantage, we leveraged on it, and they've built multi-million projects like that from just one thing that this organization is not doing. And they felt like, okay, the users will actually need this. I don't know why these people are not bringing it on board, and they've gone ahead to build that product. So for example, dating apps borrowed swipe mechanics from card games. You know card games, right? Dating apps, you always swipe your card games, and dating apps, they felt like, okay, this thing makes sense. Let me also we'll just be swiping and connecting, swiping, connecting. I don't know how you people do it, but I know that you people do swipe. People do swipe, right? And also social media borrowed infinite scroll from slot machines. So slot machines, you scroll, and now on social media, if you're using Twitter, if you're using Instagram, you are scrolling from one person's timeline to another person's timeline. You're scrolling from your For You to your I don't even know, but you're just scrolling everywhere. So those are gotten from other products, other existing products. Now the third thing, and this one is very huge, right? It trains your product thinking. When you do product tear down, right, you put yourself in the shoes of the user. So every tear down you do strengthens your ability to think like a user. Like you are no longer looking at yourself as a product manager. You are looking at yourself as a customer of that product, of that organization. So you start thinking like a user, you understand business models, and you also spot great UX patterns. For example, if you are using these products and you feel like the user experience is terrible, you understand that more people will struggle on this product or using this product. But then you are no longer thinking as a product manager that has built something perfect. You are now thinking as a user. You understand the pain points of user. So like I said in one of my videos how I got into tech, right? What got me my first role as a product manager was my product tear down skill. I was able to like tear down some products and I sent it to the organization like, oh, these are some of the things that I feel like you people can add to this particular product. And they sent me a message that can I write a document? Can I create like a PRD? And I did. I went ahead, I submitted it, and that was it. So that was how I got like my product, my first product role, right? So the interviewer was impressed that I understood not just what feature existed, but why they existed. So it's not just, oh yeah, they have, but I understand that, oh, why is this product? I mean, why is this particular feature on this application? So do you understand? Now I have this framework that I use, and if you've checked product management on Google, right, you would have seen this Venn diagram. I'm going to post the Venn diagram, right? So you would have seen this Venn diagram. In that Venn diagram, there is business, there is tech, and there is also the user. That's like a framework, right? So we are going to break it down now. The first one is the user analysis, and this is about journey mapping. Do you understand? Have you heard journey mapping? Do you know what journey mapping is? So journey mapping is just like you want to understand where is this customer going to start from and where is this customer going to get to on our product. So that is journey mapping. Like literally that is journey mapping. Oh, this customer is going to start from onboarding and they are going to go into checkout. They are going to, that is journey mapping. You want to understand the user's experience on that product. So you need to start with user experience. You need to pick a specific user flow. Okay, let's say it is an e-commerce application. You want to look at signing up, you want to look at making a purchase or even sharing content. Now we share content. We worked on an e-commerce application where you can send whatever you've purchased, right? You can send it to a friend to pay for you. I know that Glovo, is it Glovo or Childek? Childek. I know that there is a feature on Childek where you can just send it to your friend to pay for you. So it's similar to that. You want to understand customers' journey map. So now, for example, you want to walk through the process. Let's say e-commerce application. Now, you want to walk through this process and you want to take it step by step. And you also want to ask yourself, okay, what's the user goal here? When customer is onboarding, what are they doing? Onboarding, when they are signing up, what is signing up? What is the process like? Is it like what are the necessary things they need to fill? So you want to understand what's the user's goal here, what friction points exist, is there any pain points on that application? Okay, if I've submitted some details about myself, does the system save those details? Is it still asking me like multiple times to still bring the same details out? Do you get? So you want to understand what are the friction points, what are the pain points that exist on this application, and also how does the product guide user behavior? There are some product that they assist personalization, they assist recommendation. So you want to see that, oh, is there something like that on this application? And now that everyone is actually moving towards AI, right? You want to understand, okay, does this product, does it support user behavior? Does it guide it? And also, what emotion is this trying to create? When I log in, am I happy with the flow? When I try to check out, is it what's like the experience? Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I just indifferent? Is it just, well, let me just use it and go? Like, you want to understand all of those emotions because let's look at Spotify's onboarding, right? If you notice how they immediately ask about your music taste when you onboard on Spotify, right? They will ask you about your music taste. So it's not just personalization. You will think, oh, they want to just create my music to fit into what I listen to, like personalization generally, but that's not just it. It's about data collection for their recommendation algorithm. That is what they are trying to do. And also a way to create instant value so that, I mean, they are top of their games, right? they can gather all of those data for recommendation algorithm. So it's not just personalization alone, it's not just what you want to keep listening to. They can use all of those things that you've submitted to recommend probably a song you've not even heard before. That is the recommendation algorithm. So it is actually a very brilliant user experience. Like the design is actually fabulous, and that is what we are talking about. Now the second part is the business model. Now let's get into it. Business model. This one, I like money. I always probably because I also have a business, right? I understand that every organization out there, they are out there to make money. Now making money may not be the same for everyone. The way they make money may not be the same for everyone, but I believe that organizations in this present economy, everybody is out there to make money, so you need to follow the money. You need to follow the money. Every product decision ultimately serves a business goal. That is it. Even though it is data you even want to be collecting, you don't want to monetize your application. That data, you know what you can use it to do later. So it is also, it serves a business goal. There is always a business goal. So you want to understand, how does this product make money? These people are just doing charity. Are they just very nice? Are they making money? Do they just love us? Is it that they just want us to come and be using their, oh, they are so rich, they are just doing it for humanity, right? You want to understand, how does this product make money? Also, what is the core value proposition? Okay, why is this product distinct from this product? What makes this one better than this one, even though they are actually giving the same solution? So you want to understand their core value proposition. Also, how do features support monetization? If it's like a game app, you want to understand, okay, this part of the application, oh, it is freemium, while this other part of the application, it is premium. So you want to know which of the features supports monetization. Is it that one that you need the most, that they've now say, baby girl, you gotta pay? So you want to understand that, why is this feature so special that you have to monetize it? You want to understand those things. And also, what's the customer acquisition strategy? Is it that we'll go to the market, we'll now stay in the middle of the market and be shouting, everybody come on board, we have a beautiful product that can solve every issues you are facing in this life? Is that how you want to go about it? Or you want to use influencer that don't even understand your product to just promote the product for you? Or you want to go on TV, radio to start saying, you know what, let's do some ad on TV products. How is it going to be? How are you going to get people to use it? Is it like you want to just give? I went to school some days ago, and these people were selling coffee, right? And they gave us free. They gave us some cups to take free. You don't have to buy really, but then if you taste it and you feel like, oh, it's really really nice, right? You can buy. Do you understand? Is that you want to get people to come on board? Are those some of the strategies you want to make use of? So that is what you need to concentrate on. Because for example, let's look at LinkedIn. People you may know feature, that people you may know feature, right? On the surface, right, it looks like it is networking. Mm-mm. When you see that people you may know feature, you think, this one now is just to network, to see people that I know. But it's not net, it's actually just not networking alone. It's actually a growth engine. Yeah, it's a growth engine. So it's not just networking alone. So it increases engagement, it improves data quality, and also drives premium subscription by showing you expanded networks. Now, when you need to reach out to somebody that you feel like, this person can assist my life. I'm looking for a job, and this person is hiring. How do I send a message to the person? If you don't have email, you know what you need to do? You need to subscribe. So do you understand now? It brings revenue to the organization. So it's not just on the surface we are just networking. It is actually a growth engine. Now the third part is the tech implementation. And I'm not going to be so technical with this. I'm just going to share some few things, and you can just go and check them out, right? Now, we are thinking about technical decisions, right? What technology enables this experience? So if you are thinking about what technology enables this experience, this refers to the tools and also the stack selected to build the product. So this may include, for example, if it is front end, you want to understand React, Angular, Swift. Not like you are a developer, right? But you just want to know. I've created a video where I said, okay, if you are working with developers, you want to ask them, okay, so what framework are we using for this our product? Oh, you just want to know, like, oh, they will tell you it is React, it is Angular, it is Swift. You know that, oh, these ones are front end related. Now, if it is back end technology, Node.js, we have Ruby on Rails. When they tell you those things, you know that, okay, this one, oh, is for front end, this one, oh, they are for back end. Like databases, we have MongoDB. When they just say MongoDB, you are not lost. You know that it is a database they are talking about. Also, cloud infrastructure, you are thinking AWS, you are thinking GCP. So when they say, something is in the cloud, you are not looking up to look at the heavens. Now looking up into the heavens, like, oh, we are storing some of our data inside the sky. Hello, newbie. So you want to understand cloud infrastructure, right? And also third party API. We have so many API. If it's like a fitness application you are building, there are some APIs that you can just plug into. If it's a payment app, right, we have Stripe. If it is email, we have SendGrill. So you want to understand, and why it matters is because the right tech stack influences development speed, maintainability, scalability, and user experience. So if you understand all of these things, you understand that, oh, this is why this product is the way it is. The second thing is that, how does this architecture support scale? For example, if your product should go viral, and you've only built an application that can accommodate let's see, probably 100 people, and now your product has gone viral, it's everywhere, and now millions want to subscribe. You know what will happen to the application? That's what we say, that application has crashed. That application, it will collapse. So that is what happens. So you want to understand how architecture support scale. So this focuses on system design and how it grows with users. So we are talking microservices versus monolith. We are talking load balancing and horizontal scaling. We are talking asynchronous processing. You can think of message queues like RabbitMQ, and also catching layers like to reduce DB load. You want to also understand, and why it matters is that as user traffic grows, right, the system should not slow down or crash. Your system, I be everybody wish. Are you not praying that you people should go viral? As much as you are praying that, okay, we are just getting started, you are also thinking about the future. And when the future comes, you don't know. So you need to prepare for that. And you need to consider edge cases like sudden traffic spike. Again, when your product goes viral, or rate limiting on APIs. So those are the things that you want to understand on architecture support scale. Now the third part is, what are the technical constraints, right? And the limitations could be internal or external. And they help shape how you build. For example, so you want to look at budget or limited team resources. You want to consider how much is it that this we are spending rather on this product, and how many resources, human resources, are going to be on this product. So you want to look at all those technical constraints. Legacy systems you must integrate with, you also need to consider that. Also, if there are like if it's a product that would deal with, I mean, there is even no product in this in that you are building that doesn't deal with data. So data residency laws, for example, GDPR, HIPAA, you want to understand all of those things. And also platform limitations. For example, if your mobile apps can't run background tasks, they can't run background tasks forever. So you want to look at platform limitation. And why it matters is that constraints guide trade-offs. So it's like choosing a simpler solution over a perfect one due to cost or time. So you want to understand which one is going to give. This one we give for this. So you want to understand that part. So let's look at TikTok, right? You know that TikTok for you page, right? It is not just a good content creation. When you see it, you feel like, oh, these are so specific to my taste. No, it is not just good content creation. It is actually a machine learning system that processes billions of data points in real time. So everybody, like every you have your own for you page, someone else have their own. Like it is different. It's actually a machine learning system. Do you understand? So understanding this helps you appreciate both the technical complexity and also business value of personalization. They are creating it for different people. Do you know how many users are on TikTok? And your for you page may not be the same as your friends for you page. I mean, we are not the same now. So if I like things that are very calm and my friend likes things that are very, our for you page will be so different. We won't be seeing the same thing. Do you get? Now the magic, right? This thing we are talking about, The magic happens, the business part, the tech part, and also the user part. The magic happens when you connect all three layers. So you cannot take one outside of that triangle. You have to, everything, they have to be together, because great product decisions simultaneously solve user problems and also drive business results. And guess what? You work with technical constraints. So that's how it works. That product decisions, right? It solve what you are trying to do. You want to solve user problems. Well, how do you do it? You drive business results. And how do you do that? You also try to understand technical constraints, because it's that mindset will help you be distinct from someone that doesn't even understand any of this, and it helps you grow faster. It helps you solve things better. So that is the difference. Do we understand? Now let's go to this part. Let's practice. So what I'm going to do is that I'm always going to be giving assignments now. So we are going to do this. I want you to pick an app that you use daily. It could be Instagram, it could be Uber, it could be Duolingo, it could be TikTok, anything. Just pick one specific features and feature rather, and spend 5 minutes asking. So on that application, or on that application of your choice, right? I think Duolingo is fine if you are trying to learn a new language or whatever. Really, I don't want to box you. So just pick one specific feature and spend 5 minutes asking. On the user layer part, you want to ask, why do users love this feature? I don't know what feature. Just do it. So you pick one. You say, oh, why? People actually like this feature. Why do they like it? Then the other part is the business layer. How does this feature make money or drive engagement? That feature, how does it make money? Like how why are people using it? How does it drive engagement? And also the tech layer. You want to understand, you want to ask yourself, what had to be built to make this possible? What happened? Well, you may not be able to answer that really, but at least the user part and also the business part, you should be able to answer those two parts. You can leave the tech layer because probably you're not like technical, but really there are ways to get this thing. But yes, let me not confuse you. For example, let's look at Instagram stories. I'm going to give you my user layer, I'm going to give you business layer, and also the tech layer. So now for Instagram stories, right? The layer that I'm going to pick, the feature I've picked is Instagram stories, those stories, right? Now the user layer is casual sharing without permanent pressure. I just want to share. Like, if you like, view it. If you like, don't view it. I don't even share on Instagram stories. Oh, I need to be social. I need to rebrand. Do you get me? So Instagram stories, right? Casual sharing without permanent pressure. Nobody's pressuring. It's you. It's your picture. It's whatever you want to put there. Now the business layer is more inventory for ads, increased daily usage. Those are the two things that I've noticed from the Instagram story. I mean, people actually puts they do ads on their stories, right? It supports ads, so you can do ads, and it's also increased daily usage. And even from your ad, you might just be scrolling on people's story, and the next thing you see that you've gone to somebody else that you're not even following. Is because it is advertisement. That person has actually used story to advertise their business, and you are there, you are seeing shoes, and yeah, I've actually been searching for shoes. So they have cash you, they don't cash you. So now the tech layer is content system. We have video processing, and also AR filters integration, like all those very colorful, aesthetic pleasing things that you see. So those are the tech layer. Now I want you to drop your analysis in the comments, and I'm going to read every single one of them. I'm always reading comments, and I'm also always responding. So if you drop comments for me, I'll respond. So that's what I want you to do this week. And I want to give you these pro tips, right? To help you level up your tear downs. First, you need to focus on the why behind surprising decisions. So if something seems weird or counterintuitive, you want to ask, like, what's going on? Because there's usually a brilliant reason. That particular product, the way it is built, there is actually a reason for it. Now, secondly, look for patterns across different products. Oh, this product, e-commerce, check like two e-commerce applications. Why are they like this? It could actually be the way you want it to be, right? It's not the way the application is. And the reason could be like probably it's a regulatory thing. If they should do it the way you do it, you way you want it done, it could land them in trouble. So you want to understand, look for patterns across different products. Oh, so this is how we have to build our product. If it is health product, this is how it's meant to be. So you need to understand. The best insights come from seeing how multiple companies solve similar problems. It's not because they don't know best, though. It's not because they don't like fancy things, though. But sometimes they cannot go outside of what they've been allowed to do. And the third thing I want you to do, and this one is actually very, very important, I want you to document your tear downs. Everything you are doing as you are growing, document everything. I think I say it a lot. Document everything. You need to keep a notebook or a doc with your inside, like a document. Just keep it. Put your tear downs there. This becomes your personal product intelligence database. So you can always go back to it. That I actually did XYZ on this product. Though you see people sharing it online. Oh, even product that are very, very good, that will feel like, oh, this product they cannot do. You just see someone on LinkedIn and they will say, oh, I actually did a product here down on child deck. I've seen people reviewing child deck. I feel like child deck is actually serving me. Oh, but then you still see someone come up with a product here down and it's beautiful. I got a mail from Piggyvest the other day, and the person said, oh, what if someone that is using Piggyvest, what if they die, and how do they, like, their funds, what is it going to happen to that, what's going to happen to that money? It's actually a product here down. The person has seen that that thing is missing on the application, and they want to understand what's going to happen to my 1 naira when I'm gone, and they introduce next of kin. So do you understand? Whatever product here down you are doing, it must be intelligent. You have to be very, very intelligent about it. Do you get? So now, product teardowns are honestly one of the fastest ways to develop your product intuition and also to stand out in interviews. When interviewers, when they see your product portfolio, they understand that this person, even though they've not worked as a product manager, they have understanding of what product management is, and it will help you a lot. It will. So now we've come to the end of our product teardown this week. I want you to also tear down this video. What did you learn from class today? What should we improve on, or should we just remain the way we are? So all right, drop your comments in the comment section. I want to read from every one of you, and also don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share this video. We have so many product managers, entry level product managers out there, and they don't even know where to start from. We need to bring them into this fold. We need to bring them into this kingdom of product management. Yeah. All right, until I see you guys next week, keep building, keep learning, and have a beautiful week. Bye.